It's another Cajun Classic Cars TV car show of the week, and it's great to have George with Pointe Coupee Cruisers with us today. How you doing, George?
We're doing fine. I appreciate you calling and helping us out.
But first, let me compliment you on one of the coolest hats that we've ever had on Cajun Classic Cars TV.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, you were telling me also that you're kind of finally winding down from all the Mardi Gras fun that you participated in.
Well, I made 80, and my next door neighbor made me an outfit that is unbelievable. Most probably took 100 pictures in New Orleans.
Well,
I have to send you the video.
Well, I don't know. The statute of limitations might not be up from what you probably got into.
True.
Oh, I'd love to see the outfit, though. No, man,
Okay.
you folks are always have a good time with the Pointe Coupee Cruisers. How many folks are members of the club right now?
We have roughly about 20, and we don't pay any dues. We started this thing about 17 years ago. I washed up here to New Roads from Chalmette with Katrina, and they had a gentleman that had a NAFTA store, Pop Langlois, that we honor every year. We give a award for, and he had it on the little city lot, and it was such a show. And then once I seen how Main Street was, so about 4 years after that, I talked to Pop. We talked to the mayor. They didn't want to close down Main Street, but I told them that this would be such a success. We started with 50 cars, and 2 years ago, when the weather was absolutely perfect, we had 342 cars. We have space to park down by the river. So it really took off. It's just a great venue, and the video shows you the venue. It's just ideal. Old Town, Main Street, everything's pretty cool.
Well, George, I could not tell at all by your accent that you were a Chalmatian.
Oh, you know the Chalmatians, huh? Well,
I know. Listen, I'm from Thibodeau, but I spent most of my broadcast career in New Orleans, so I know every nook and cranny of New Orleans. And I lived in Chalmette after college, so yeah, I know.
Really?
I know exactly.
What TV station you work for, or news?
So I worked mostly in radio, but I worked for WRNO. I worked for WTIX.
I worked.
Yeah, I was one of the last.
Kicks tennis top. Remember though, we put on our telling our leads there.
Right on the top of it, little ping pong ball looking things with the logo. I was one of the last music disc jockeys on WTIX before they went talk.
Really? That's awesome.
But getting back to the subject at hand, New Roads Car Show, which is Saturday the 14th. You kind of alluded a little bit, George. It's been turned into an amazing thing, one of the must-see car shows in Louisiana of the year, for sure. Everybody talks about it.
I appreciate that. We worked hard, and, we support. We try not to do it with other car shows, because you only get one shot with the weather. The weather is everything about it, and I have Marksville, so we go right down to Marksville, and they do it. So they do a great show. They get close to 700 cars over there.
Oh, that's unreal. My good friend Jarrett does that, and it's a great car show to participate in. And so tell everybody exactly the time, the location, in case they've been living under a rock and never heard about it, and how they can get information, George.
Okay, it's you go online, newroadscarshow.com, and you can register. Or the day of, you can register in front of the bank. We tried with our Main Street and the city, we installing speakers on the poles, so we don't have to have these big boombox speakers, so people will be able to talk about their cars, explain their cars. So I'm really excited about these speakers. I think, if everything goes right, but you know how technology is, the people are going to love it because the speakers are way above our head where you can talk about your cars. And it's New Roads of Louisiana, 70760, False River. Go on Google Map. It'll bring it. We're on Highway 1. I get a permit from the state of Louisiana to shut down the highway. Thank the Lord we have a bypass with Hospital Road, so I'm able to shut down the highway. So, but I work with the Department of Transportation, and they let us shut it down from 9 to 2. So it's a whole state effort, and it's such a great thing. You know, I get people from all over. You know, it's exciting. In fact, we have a trophy, longest haul. So whoever comes the furthest gets the trophy.
I always tell my wife that if I ever got lottery money, I would buy one of the old plantation homes across from False River.
Yes, yes. Well, we turned into. I was on the Main Street board, and I used to go all over, and now we have the people from Lafayette buying up False River. So I was at a convention one time. They said, "Where you from?" I said, "New Roads East." Oh, Lafayette.
Exactly. Well, depending on the direction, you're either in Lafayette or you're either in the Baton Rouge part of it.
That's exactly right. That's coming down 190.
Yeah, New Roads is a great place, and there on the False River in a great setting. You mentioned the video, and so we're going to close our thing here, our little interview, with the video you sent me, so people can get an idea of a past show. How's that sound?
That sounds like a winner, and we have some great vendors, good food, so people will enjoy, guaranteed.
All right, Saturday the 14th. George Miller with Pointe Coupee Cruisers. Thanks for talking to Cajun Classic Cars TV.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it for having me.
Watch it, watch it, watch it. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Little saucy, come on, two-step. Say what? Talk to me, talk to me. Let's go home, fellas. Sauce be cool.